Hey everybody, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. I'm here with my coffee, as always, delicious, and made myself a special little treat today. Got a nice little, see if we can get this in view, nice little chips and salsa platter here. I'm not going to turn it over because it'll spill on my computer. That won't be good. But restaurant style chips, and a little bit of salsa. Fantastic. Um, I've got updates for you today. But before we get into that, two things. One, really good series of movies on Netflix, Elizabeth, and then Elizabeth: The Golden Age. Elizabeth was made in 1998. Stars Kate Blanchett as Queen Elizabeth I of England. Really good movie and a really good look at the concept of absolute monarchy. Um, and then the second one, Elizabeth: The Golden Age, Columbian Exchange, continuations of absolute monarchy, relationships that England had with France and Spain. Really, really good films, and they're free and they're on Netflix. Once again, that's Elizabeth and Elizabeth II, The Golden Age. Really good films. Check them out. If you have questions, let me know. Just figured I'd drop in some movie recommendations while we're doing this thing. And then my second thing, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am trying to stay active every day. Every day, Brandon and I take Blake for a 25, 30-minute run. We do about 3 miles, but at a slow, slow pace. We're not looking to get personal bests or anything along those lines. I just think it's very powerful to step out of the confines of your room, of your house, get outside, obviously, social distance, stay away from people. It's very important. Um, but yeah, just get outside, breathe in some fresh air. Even if it's drizzling out, you guys, it's like really important for you not to feel cooped up all the time, just for your physical and mental well being. So every day I've been trying to get out, and if not a run, then like a nice walk around the neighborhood. It's good for Blake. It's good for her to see all this external stimuli that she doesn't usually get exposed to. Other houses, cars, maybe other people walking around, animals, you name it. Just so, so good for all of us. And then in addition to that, Brian and I have been trying to do like a 25 or 30-minute workout on top of that. Light stretching, um, body weight exercises, things that you can do in the comfort of your own home or even on your front or back lawns or anything along those lines. So it's just like really important to make sure you get yourself into a routine, and hopefully we're not becoming too, vocab word, sedentary. Hope so. Anyway, so the first thing I'm gonna be taking you through. I hope you guys can see my screen. I know I clicked the screen sharing option, but I'm gonna head to our classroom. A few days ago, if you might remember, I uploaded all of my presentations from Unit 0 to Unit 4. Um, and so they look like this. If you go back to, again, I'm on the classroom. This is you guys, AP World History. I'm going to go to classwork. I'll even turn on, let's see, focus mouse. And no, we won't do highlight clicks. We will. So we are in, I'm going to turn focus mouse off. It's kind of annoying. It darkens the screen. Um, yeah, let's get that off. Okay, so we're in classwork right here. Clicked it. I'm going to just scroll down. Found Unit 0. And you'll see I kept it very, very similar. So under Unit 0, click it. It's pretty simple. Here are all of my presentations from Unit 0. Enjoy. So if you go back to something like, oh, I don't know, let's just click on the Rise of Islam. That's pretty much where we started the year. Rise of Islam. Boom. Anything about Islam that's relevant to the course, I have up here for you. Okay? 29 slides. You'll see that most of these presentations, I'm not going over 30 slides. Okay? Charts, graphs, maps, important information. Okay? So I did that for Unit 0. Okay. And if you scroll up under Unit 1, just read everything, guys. Everything is appropriately labeled. You'll see that I have presentations for both periods 1 and 2, which were both in the 1200 to 1450 time period. So I'll just click that to show you what I'm working with here. Here are my presentations for period 1 and 2, right there. So let's go to, I don't know, Song China. Click China, post Han, Sui, and you'll go into the Tang, and then most of this will focus on the Song dynasty. There we go, starting on this slide. Very, very simple. Okay, and I know you don't need this, but let's just do it anyway. Unit 2, in case you're wondering, why isn't there presentations? Remember, presentations for period 1 and 2. Everything you need for period 1 and 2 is right here. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it right here. Okay, you scroll up a bit, you'll see Unit 3, presentations for Unit 3 and 4. Unit 3 and 4, look at those dates, 1450 to 1750. Got all of my presentations here. You'll recognize some of these from class and some of these from the last week of our digital learning experience. Let's click on something new. Let's go developments in Africa and the slave trade. So everything's up here. Okay. And then you'll notice if you scroll up, you'll hit the 2-week work. Okay, this is everything you've just done. And you're probably noticing right now that there is no period 5 or 6 on there. I am not going to put that up until we actually get there in terms of content. So that's going to be coming in the next few weeks. Okay, so those are my presentations. If you have questions about them, let me know. The next thing I want to just cover really quickly. The College Board did come out and offer an explanation as to what's going to go on with your tests. I live streamed about it last Friday, but in case you missed it and in case you cannot find that video, you're hearing it from me right now. The exam date will still largely be the same, but there's going to be many changes. One of the big changes is that your exam will go from being 3 hours and 15 minutes to just 45 minutes. 45 minutes. I don't know what to say about this. Those of you who were on the YouTube stream with me on Friday, you know that I was just all sorts of crazy about this. It's a good time for some coffee. Delicious. Yeah, 45-minute exam. Now, before you even ask the question right now, what's going to be on the exam? It's only periods 1 through 6. They are fully cutting out periods 7, 8, and 9, which is a lot. Okay? And just so this makes sense, I'm just going to go to a screen I've pulled open. Not that one. Not that one either. Where am I going? I think here? Open. I'm running so many programs on my computer. There we go. Remember, I'm doing all this from a Chromebook, so it's killing the Chromebook right now. Okay, so if you're looking at our total course outline right here, our 9 units, right? What I'm saying right now is that this exam that you're taking will only cover units 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if you notice, that's only up to 1900. Okay? So once again, the exam that you're taking will be 45 minutes and it will only focus on units 1 through 6. Okay? Now, with that being said, I think a logical follow-up question would be, well, what's going to be on the exam, not in terms of content, but like, what are they asking? We know the content's going to be periods 1 through 6 or units 1 through 6, but how are they going to actually assess us? Will there be multiple choice? No, no multiple choice. There will be no multiple choice on this thing. You have 45 minutes. If you were to ask me right now, and I don't want to speculate because that's how rumors start, I would say that the exam will be comprised of primarily SAQs, short answer questions. Okay? I don't think there'll be any long essays on it. I don't think the DBQ will be on it. I think it'll be primarily SAQs. We will find this out on April 3rd. On April 3rd, the College Board is unveiling exactly what these exams will look like. So we'll know more then. Once again, the exam will only cover units 1 through 6. The exam will be 45 minutes. It'll be online. Okay? You can use a laptop, a tablet, or your phone to access the exam. But that's all we know. That's it for right now. We will find out more on April 3rd. Okay? Let's see. I can tell you right now, just as a quick update, school will be closed until March 31st. Um, and that's kind of the official word from the governor right now. To be honest with you, I think that's obviously subject to change. It's just kind of officially right now, schools are closed up until the 31st. Okay? I don't know. I don't think we'll be coming back in the month of March. Obviously, I just said March 31st. I don't think we'll be coming back in early April, guys. I think we're in this for the long haul. Okay, so everything you've been doing, keep it up. Follow everybody's advice, and we'll get through this together. As with anything else, okay. But that's just a little quick update right now. Our schools are closed until at the very earliest March 31st. It could go a lot later than that. Okay. Last little thing on here. Okay. I know some of you um, love just kind of short, condensed review videos. So I'm just going to go back to the classroom right now. You pop up here, back to the classroom. Okay. If you just scroll to the very top, again, you'll probably be put in the stream. Just go to classwork. Okay. You will see course review videos. Okay. Click it, and you will see a series of videos that were made by somebody much more talented than myself, but our old friend, Steve Heimler. You might remember this guy from the DBQ introductory video all those months ago. He's one of the best guys, and in terms of that, I'll show you right now. I always mention the Facebook teacher group that I'm a part of. Okay? Well, you can see all this. This is like a big thread for our AP World History teachers, a private exclusive group. Okay, and it's just a place for us to post resources and share different things. But that's essentially where Heimler and I are able to communicate. Okay, and so what I did was link you here to every single one of his review videos just for periods 1 through 6. Okay, so how do you navigate this? Let's say that you're just, I don't know, you're in the mood for some period. Let's go period 2, Silk Roads, Indian Ocean, right? And in case the language gets cut off, you can just kind of scroll your cursor over it, let it go, and you'll see Silk Roads, Indian Ocean, and Trans-Saharan trade routes. That's Unit 2 come up. So if you click it, okay, it'll bring you to his video. Welcome back to Heimler's History. In this video, we're going to be talking about trade routes throughout Afro-Europe. Okay, it'll bring you there, and then it'll populate once he's done speaking. Obviously, it'll kind of populate with other videos from the time period. Okay, so yeah, these are just a really great one-stop shop for all your review needs on a period-by-period basis. Okay, I don't want to overwhelm you guys. There's tons of resources that I have, and as we go over the next week or so, I'll be uploading more and more for you to be able to utilize. Okay, we'll go one more sip of coffee. quick check of my list, make sure I said everything I needed to. Yeah, that's about it. Just to recap, I love coffee and tortilla chips. I go for runs and try to work out every day, at least 20 to 30 minutes. If you want ideas, I would love to have a conversation with you about how to work out. Please, please, please let me know. I reviewed my uploaded presentations with you. I talked about the exam changes, and I just shared with you those Heimler videos, which I think are really terrific for a one stop shop for reviews. Okay? I hope you all have an amazing rest of the week. Have a great weekend. As always, if you have any questions, please email me. Please reach out on Google Classroom, video, whatever you need to do, please go ahead, feel free to do so. See you guys.